In the luxurious expanse of her bedroom, Lady Raena Magrath found herself engulfed in a mixture of emotions. As she gazed up at the extravagant baldachin hovered above her, she couldn't help but feel a sense of detachment from her own reality. With a swift motion, she removed the veil from her head and carelessly tossed it onto the plush bed, collapsing onto the floor in a state of contemplation. As she sat there, surrounded by herbs strewn across her vestibule, Raena pondered the extraordinary circumstances of her life. She had transitioned from being a noblewoman by birth to a princess through marriage, but what was most perplexing was her current predicament, inhabiting the body of a fictional character within the confines of what she considered the worst romance novel ever written. Each morning, Raena would awaken to the piercing gaze of baby blue eyes in the mirror, initially met with disbelief but gradually yielding to acceptance. These moments of introspection calmed her racing heart, grounding her in the unfamiliar vessel she now occupied. Turning her attention to her personal maid, Kara, Raena was met with a calculating expression. Kara's dark hair was elegantly braided, cascading just past her shoulder. The intense scrutiny from her maid momentarily alleviated the pressure that weighed upon Raena's chest. As the ceremonial dress slipped off Raena's body, pulling around her feet, she stood in her delicate undergarments, vulnerable yet resolute. The sight of the pins disappearing into Kara's pockets brought a pang of nostalgia as Raena wistfully ran her fingers through her newfound lustrous locks, contemplating whether her own hair had ever possessed such beauty. Kara's voice interrupted Raena's reverie, explaining the belief that the chances of conception were heightened in this particular manner. The maid's attentiveness was evident as she assisted Raena in donning a simple dress, crafted from layers of satin and gossamer that gracefully caressed her legs. Confidence resonated in Raena's voice as she declared her refusal to wait any longer for someone who would never arrive. Regret for not persevering to the end of the ill-fated novel gnawed at her, as she silently wished she had endured its entirety. Kara's mention of the stars jolted Raena out of her contemplation, reminding her of the task at hand. With a determined air, she declared her readiness to face whatever lay beyond the door. Eager to embrace the unknown that awaited her,